Hey, thanks for visiting us this morning at ArklateXHomepage.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces with your Friday morning forecast update. Good news, temperatures will be running lower for us today, and they have to be. We broke record highs the past 2 days, made it all the way up to 98 in Shreveport yesterday, and today in Shreveport looking at a high of 87 degrees. So most of us in the low to mid 80s this afternoon. The reason for that, we still have that frontal boundary out there. It brought quite a bit of rain across the region yesterday. Rain has pretty much come to an end this morning, but we did see some showers in the past few hours here, just right along the I-20 corridor. So we know that disturbance is still out there in the atmosphere, and that will probably bring us a chance of a few spotty showers again today. Although I will tell you the rain will not be as widespread or quite as heavy as what we did see at times yesterday. So really nice temperatures, all of us either in the upper 60s or low 70s this morning, and a little bit of a clearing. A lot of locations reporting clear skies this morning, so that will allow some fog to set up, especially across southern Arkansas. And I'll expect that we'll see clouds develop pretty quickly this morning. So I do think just that mix of sun and clouds through the morning, and we'll see the chance of a spotty shower. Some areas this morning, but more likely as we go through the afternoon and evening. And there's your forecast highs. I mean, that's easy living for us after just kind of being in the mid to upper 90s here for the past few months. So 87 today in Shreveport, up to 85 in Texarkana. May see some 90s south of I-20, and that will continue into the weekend. Still have the big ridge of high pressure here, but you can see our next cold front. There's the cold air dipping down across the Pacific Northwest. That next frontal boundary out there across North Texas, Kansas, and Oklahoma, and that's definitely bringing some much cooler air to those locations, and that is the front that will bring the fall-like conditions for us early next week. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you a couple different forecast models. This is the HRRR that is run by NOAA, the National Weather Service. It updates every hour, and it did see that rain this morning that was on I-20. So you want to be a meteorologist, here's the fun that we have to deal with. It does show the rain kind of continuing in spots this morning, but notice most of the rain along and north of I-20 with this particular forecast model. So that's why I've included that 30% chance for rain today in this particular model, showing the highest rain chances across the northern Arklatex a little bit later today. So as far as our in-house model, this is the Robbins Toyota Futurecast. Handled the rainfall very well yesterday. It does show things pretty quiet this morning and those clouds developing, and then notice as we go through the afternoon and evening, it really doesn't develop much, but it does show the highest chance of rain maybe down towards Toledo Bend a little bit later today. Didn't show any rain north of I-20, so it's one of those things today, just depending on where that frontal boundary sets up, which I do think is going to be south of I-20. That's where we'll see our highest rain chances. So just don't get too excited about seeing any rain today. There will be some, but again, probably not a whole lot out there. For your Saturday, just that 10% chance of a shower. We'll continue to run partly cloudy. We're going to jump to Sunday because this is the cold front we've been waiting, it seems like 5 months for. So here's Futurecast on Sunday. It does show some rain across the northern Arklatex, and I think the rest of us just kind of dealing with partly cloudy conditions. The main frontal boundary is what you see arriving just north of DeQueen there once we get into Sunday afternoon. So there will be some rain along this front Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, and there will likely be a narrow band of thunderstorms that forms. And the upper level kind of support for the storms is going to be well off to the north, so we're not really expecting any severe weather. But as we saw yesterday, we could see gusty winds, could see some lightning as this front makes its way through. For the rest of us, I think Shreveport will be dry most of the weekend, and we'll get the majority of the rain with this front overnight, Sunday night into Monday morning. And you see the blue arrows on the map. That is the wind pushing in that cooler north air behind the front. So by Monday morning, everybody will start to feel that cool down. Honestly, I think most of the rain will be gone by the Monday morning commute for us. So again, rain, not much of a thing Monday, but we will all enjoy the cooler temperatures that we have in store. So the GFS model come down a little bit as far as the rainfall totals, but I still think we can expect to see maybe a quarter to a half inch with the front as it makes its way through. We may see some isolated spots this weekend, especially up north that do pick up maybe slightly higher totals, but again, not the drought-busting or burn ban-busting rains that we need here, but thankfully this front will bring in some fall-like weather for us next week. And kind of the underrated thing, temperatures drop, but this front will blow the humidity out of here as well. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are going to feel absolutely fantastic for us. And a lot of the forecast models are now showing another front arriving sometime late next week. It may be in that Friday, Saturday time frame, but that will likely reinforce the cooler air that we do have in place. So it looks like summer will be gone for good and fall will make its way in, possibly a stronger front late next week. So we'll keep you updated on that. And overnight lows here will be in the 50s for much of next week.